Hello. I'm back, and I know I'm a little bit later than usual. Usually I start at exactly 8. I'll do my best to try and do that. But I sadly couldn't today because, well... yeah. Food was a bit late, so by the time I'd eaten food and also cleaned around the toilet, and I had to go to the toilet. Yeah. So now we're here. And as for a plan of what I'm doing, Minecraft Hardcore again. So let's get into that. I first have to, of course, set my game capture correctly because... yes. Hello. There we go. Hardcore Season 2. What? Now I have to remember, what was I doing? Did I just come back from, like... I think I came back from a, Ooh, this is going to do again. It's a bit laggy. But framing, I'm running at 40 FPS. What is this? Oh, now it's... why is it running like crap? Oh, now we're at 100 FPS. Oh yeah, I went to, I got a couple of books. Do I use a diamond? I mean... do I? I should probably get more enchanting stuff going. I finished building the house a little bit. There's some acacia logs though. Wait, no, I do have to fill this in. Though I'm gonna do it with dirt. I'm gonna be cheap. Because why wouldn't I be cheap? Or cobblestone actually, because I have more of that. I do have more cobblestone. Oh, here it doesn't need to. Here it does. And we have filled that corner already, so now we put the thing down. This corner doesn't need it, this corner does need it. There we go. Alright, with that done and the fireplace kinda done. Should probably try and get some more wood, get some more bamboo going. I should probably try and get mending, honestly. Just make very crappy mending gear so nothing breaks all that quickly. Inventory space is there. All I have to do is pick up every single bit that has dropped. Make it a perfect stacks. Yes. We like that. And I want to go in here, make blocks, a lot of blocks of bamboo. Use the power of a pickaxe. And an axe after that. Why is control not holding? And press it. Yeah. I'm like control. I'm pressing. I'm spamming control. Is it because I'm... Why is my control key not functioning like a control key? That's slightly worrying me, honestly. Is it because I'm running? I'm grabbing too much now. Well, that sucks. Should use this one. Yeah, it's 10 and I have 30, so that's gonna leave a... Oh, no, it's... Yeah, I'm gonna have a little bit of a gap left. And I'm gonna have to... Where's my... My mouse cable was getting stuck behind my keyboard. You know, slight problems. You have to be careful around the edges, though, as to not get the acacia stuff. There we go. More floor. Starting to look a lot like a house, actually. It's weird. My house is starting to look like a house. Can plug the gap a little bit more. So I can at least, you know, walk into my door without having to jump a block. Actually, let me go into free cam real quick to see how my PC is just spinning those fans. It does look kind of cool. If I build a proper roof on top, it will look really cool. Especially on top of a mountain with a view. Where I can just stand here and look at ice. Is that blue ice? Nice. We like that. Have I explored that biome? Not that much, honestly. Why not go there? You know, maybe we'll find a villager room. Have I placed in here with cobble? No. Alright, well, I have food on me. There's nothing that is gonna stop me at this point. Unless I die of some dumb shit. Which... I will. Do I have a shovel on me? I do not, but I do have a power 2 bow. And just in case of sudden powdered snow. Ooh, or that, yep. That could also end this run. I mean, going down this mountain also is a little bit sketchy. Don't go too fast. Take it easy. Use the dirt. Don't take unnecessary risks. As soon as I said that, I immediately wanted to do a water bucket clutch. Just jump off. See if you can catch yourself. I like that. That's what I mean with not taking unnecessary risks. Egg. Give me the egg. It's the first egg I picked up. That's kind of sad now, is it? Yep, I'm taking all this coal. This is mine. This is a mine. A zombie? What? Is there a cave in here? Oh, yeah, there is. A little bit up there. And we're at the ice. Sadly, I don't have a boat on me, otherwise we would have just sped along this place, but... We're jumping. And swimming, of course, because... Yay. Oh, of course it's turning nighttime. And of course I do not have a bed on me. Yep. I don't think I'm gonna find sheep in a snowy biome. So my only hope at this point is finding an igloo. That's my only hope at this point. In time. Or find a village. That's also helpful. All I have to do is get there. Steal their stuff. Already have a zombie. That's a nice part about looking for stuff in the dark. Everything that lights up is highly visible. And there's an igloo, of course there's both of them. And a spider jockey. What's that up there? That's just lava, right? Oh, of course. Ow. Of course, of course, of course. You can guess how screwed I am by just hearing the amount of course I'm saying. Ouch. Bit of a pickle. Ow. Oh, I'm not dying now. I'm just gonna run to the village, get in a house, and sleep the night away. Hoping not to get hit. So I forgot to keep track of my... Hello. I forgot to keep track of my saturation. And I'm slightly panicking, trying to find a house with a fucking bed.
How's your intern?
Well, I started with kind of a practice project. Which I'm kind of done now. It was a simple, just... This is how Inventor works. that type of deal.
Inventor?
Yep, they use Inventor. Oh, beetroot seeds.
I got SolidWorks.
Yeah, but does it work though?
Yes.
So it works solid.
Usually.
Because I've already had Inventor crash on me once.
I nearly had... Well, I don't know if it was near crashing, but it definitely took a while to load.
Now, you know with what it crashed? What caused Inventor to shit itself?
What?
Constraining a bolt to a hole. That's what did it.
Sucks.
what crashed the game, or not the game, the entire application, which caused me to lose half a day's of work. Not too mad about it. But at least I know what I'm working on now. And it does have to do with solar panels and triangles. If you want to know what it is, just look up solar duck. And for those who don't know...
Opening your stream and then it went to the bookshop roulette stream.
Oh.
Can I just go to the actual stream? Yeah, there we go.
How many fucking snowballs do you need in a chest? You guys do sure love balls. I've been in this part already. That cat is gonna drown. I need to be careful that I'm not gonna hit a villager with a snowball. But
Then
what?
why are you chucking them at all?
Inventory space.
You can just drop them.
Yeah, but what's more fun? Dropping something or throwing it?
That depends.
Hmm.
Actually,
Throwing
no, you're right. Usually throwing is better, yeah.
Oh, I do see one there, but where was the other one?
I should continue my Smith script hammer Elden Ring playthrough where I just chuck hammers at things.
But for those who don't know what Solar Duck is, it's basically a company that wants to just put triangles with solar panels on top of them into the ocean.
Why triangles? Is it just because it's the strongest shape, or like?
I don't know, but I know that this one is...
You work there.
Well, it's also a lot... I think isn't it a lot more stable?
On water? If it's floating? No.
It is floating, but you can also link them together.
Because a square has more surface area.
Which you kind of don't want, because the more surface area you have, the more the waves are going to affect it.
Yes, but it also has more to actually float.
It only weighs 31 tons in total. It has 3 floats, one in each corner. But you want to know what I've basically been tasked with? Because I've already designed it. But the company wanted it made... thought of a bright idea to make it of aluminium. Something that goes into the ocean.
Yeah. And did you just say, no, I'm not doing that because it's bad? Or did you say, oh, fine, I'll do it?
No, the thing is, they've already designed it. They basically asked me to make a solution which is made out of steel. See if steel is cheaper than some special aluminium specifically designed for the purpose of being with water. Oh, the other problem is it has to be fucking riveted together because welding would cause too much stress. Because as I learned today, aluminium, if you keep bending it and keep putting it through stress cycles, it'll just keep getting weaker and weaker and weaker until it snaps.
Yes.
Steel, on the other hand, if you keep doing it for like 10 million times and it still hasn't failed, it kind of stabilizes to the point where it doesn't get any weaker. And where's a lot of motion generally? You know, like a lot of up and down. Maybe some ocean?
In the bed.
Or sea?
Oh wait, or the ocean, yeah.
Yeah, not in bed, no. We both know that ain't happening.
You don't know that.
I think I know you well enough to actually say that. And by that laugh, I know I'm not wrong.
Ah, shit, he figured it out.
Yeah, but you basically every wave is a stress cycle. Now, the bigger
Okay,
the
but what if I, like, the higher? No, I wouldn't. No, that's a waste of money and time.
you can always go to the massage place.
Yes, I can go visit the Sekiro boss.
Yeah. Dude, should I give context to the viewers?
Um,
I'm gonna climb that mountain.
yes, but don't give them the name, maybe.
So, Obsidian Blade here when it was looking for who to draw an Elden Ring boss. You know, for
Sekiro for
Sekiro
the
boss.
thumbnail.
For a thumbnail. He went and looked at the name. Instead of finding the thing he wanted to find, he found a place you can get a massage.
Yeah.
And more.
Like, not a normal massage.
No. Well, it depends on what you classify as a normal massage, but generally it is not normal.
Thing is, like, if other people look this up, like, cause now, like, I do say don't call the name, cause like it's a company and like you're not paid.
Yeah, that is true. Once they pay me, then I'll get the give the name.
You should try and get a sponsorship.
Yeah. Hey.
No, but the thing is that the reason that comes up is because it was in the Netherlands. Like, I'm pretty sure if like an American looks it up, then they wouldn't even find it.
No, but you know what was
too bad for all your viewers.
Yeah.
That wanted to look this up. All at most one that is interested in this.
Which is probably me having my stream manager open.
No. I mean that at most out of all of your viewers, there might be one who would be interested in looking this up. You probably won't find it unless you, because if you set your VPN to the Netherlands.
Ooh, mine.
Maybe.
Oh, this bell.
Yeah, and then when I finished, well, I wasn't even finished with the thumbnail, but yes, we did look at the website and we're just reading through it.
They had it.
And looking at pictures.
Well, they had basically for each one of these people that give massage, they basically just have a profile.
Yeah, or they state if you are allowed to have sex with them or not.
Yeah. We did find one of them that was open to more than the rest.
Yeah, we did. We didn't look through all of them though. We looked through like 5 out of the 20 or something.
Yeah, it is. The thing is, don't waste your money on that. It is not worth it. If you need to pay for that,
oh right,
then...
and you could like bathe in chocolate or something.
Oh yeah, you can also get chocolate poured over you, like literally just.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Have chocolate poured onto you, like what a waste of chocolate and money. Just why waste the chocolate when you can eat it?
I don't know. This is what all those farmers in Africa are wasting away for.
Yes. There's some weird guy.
Dude wants a woman to massage them with chocolate.
If they were to find out, they would get a heart attack. This is what I'm wasting my entire life on.
You reckon it's fair, like the fair trade chocolate?
Well, at least it would be better.
Yes.
It would make it slightly less bad.
But yeah.
On the other hand, the farmer probably doesn't care. Chocolate gets sold.
You know, kind of related to this. into Yakuza, I actually looked up the definition of erotic.
Yeah.
Turns out those videos in Yakuza definitely are not erotic by definition.
You mean those videos where it's basically more of a
Yes,
slight
like,
suggestion?
The bikini ads, basically.
Yes. Like
Yeah,
you can get
'cause
more from a
apparently
bra ad.
erotic is specifically sex.
Which that specifically
If
isn't.
if it's like sexual or sexually suggestive, then it is porn. If it's specifically sex, then it is erotic.
Yeah, but as I said, it is literally just suggestive.
Yes.
It is
But
suggests that something might happen, which it won't.
I didn't know that. I thought erotic was like artistic nudity as well, but apparently not.
I like how just half an hour in, it's already turned to this.
Mate, it's 5 minutes since I joined.
Arguably worse.
Can we get Johan on the oh wait, he doesn't have internet, does he?
No. At my intern, I do have Wi-Fi. It is incredibly slow. Just bad. Like, actually bad. But hey, Wi-Fi is Wi-Fi.
For me, okay. So I got Jedi Survivor, right, for my PlayStation 5 because fuck that game on PC, I guess. And I thought, right. So okay, so first up,
Hold on.
It's weird.
Doggy.
Dope.
No, damn it.
But it's kind of weird because like in my Switch, right? I just take the little game card and I put it in, and then you just play the game. Even if you never played it before, you hadn't installed it or anything, you just play the game. With this PlayStation, for some reason, you put in the disc and then it's gonna download the game.
PlayStation? Did you mean PlayStation?
I guess so, but like I don't get that. Like, what's the point of having the disc? Like, and I already noticed this with the other, games that I have, right? Because I have them all on discs. But this is where it gets stupid. It was already dumb, and this is where it actually gets stupid. Because basically on PlayStation, it allows you to, like, it will download, like, a part of the game, like, to start, and then you can play that part of the game while it downloads the rest, right?
Yeah.
So, after, because my internet's terrible, after, like, 3 hours, I could play through the opening, which was already a good amount, actually. It was, like, 2 hours. And so I was like, today, right? I was like, okay, well now the rest is downloaded. I can play this when I'm done with my intern, right? When I'm home. Turns out that thing needs to be turned on to download for some reason. It can't download if it's off. Why?
That sucks.
So currently I have it turned on to download everything.
That does suck though.
Yeah, but like I don't get it. What?
I said PlayStation. It's crap because it makes money.
Like, I get that it's more powerful than the Switch, but I mean we're getting a new Switch this year, so like that's probably gonna close that gap. But the Switch just has these things that I don't know why the PlayStation doesn't have it. Like if I turn on my PlayStation, then I also have to turn on my TV and switch it to the right thing, like to the right source. If I turn on my Switch, it just automatically does all that for me.
Yeah, because with Nintendo, they know a lot of small children play their games, so they cater towards just more plug and play because there isn't a point in having it be overly complicated.
But why would Sony not do that? Because like, isn't that just better? Like make it more user friendly, you know?
Are you forgetting what? Oh, Oh my. I opened the blacksmith chest. 4 obsidian, 3 diamonds, 2 apples, 3 iron, 2 gold, and iron leggings.
He's cheating, guys. He has the modded chest loot tables. No, I don't. It's just weird to me. Also, apparently the PS5 Pro already has issues.
Surprise, surprise.
The supposed strongest console of all time that nobody asked for and nobody wants.
Surprise. Although I do find kind of fun that they made a collector's edition, or basically a throwback to the first one. They turned it gray.
Yeah.
And made it a lot more expensive. And that's it.
The basic one's already 700.
Yeah, they made it more expensive. And just said, alright, we're just gonna make it gray, say it's a throwback to the first one.
They expect people to buy that?
Yep. Why else would they market it? Why else bring it to market if you already know if you know that words, they're difficult.
Do you get anything else with it, or is it literally just a gray PlayStation?
I think it's just a gray PlayStation.
What the fuck?
But I don't know if you get like a little bit of extra games with it. Just like, oh, you get this special edition of this game.
You get to play a PlayStation 1 game on your PlayStation 5 Pro.
Yes.
Hold on, I'm looking this up. PS5 Pro. What would it be called? Like collector's edition or something?
I know, or maybe like PS1 edition.
There's a Transformers one.
I can kind of understand that one, but...
Oh no, wait, that's a regular... That's a regular piece. Wait. Wait, that's an Elden Ring one. What is a transformation kit? Oh! Oh, you can customize your PS5 to have the Erdtree on one side and crucified Queen Merica on the other side.
Yes.
It actually looks pretty cool.
Does this have the thing I want it to have? Yes, it has the thing I want it to have. Excellent. Well, guess it's gonna have a potion now. Although I do need to get rid of some inventory stuff. Zombie villagers. Alright, apple, emerald, gold nuggets, golden.
This is the 30th anniversary edition.
I think it is, yeah.
I can't find it though. Oh wait. 1,000. It's $1,000.
Yep.
Oh my god, it's ugly too.
Alright, let me grab a splash potion of weakness. I could cure the zombie villager, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna leave.
It doesn't even have the... Oh wait, wasn't that already a thing with the PS5 Pro, that it doesn't have the disc? Like, you can't put in disc. It doesn't have disc,
I think you can get a thing for it where...
Yes, but it's not inbuilt.
No, you have to put on a different side panel.
What kind of fuck...
It's a it's a money printing machine. It's just...
Is it?
It is just done in such a way so that you have to buy more stuff and people will buy it anyway.
Wait.
What?
It doesn't come with the disk drive, but it does have the little front plate for the disk drive so that you can stylize that to also be PS1 style.
Yeah, so if you buy it you have to buy it separately. Which means you spend more money with them. Which means they make more money. Which is what they want. They want you to spend more money with them.
Don't even get extra games with it. What the hell?
Might as well grab some spray paint and just do it yourself.
You have like the custom switches, and I think they're like 500 euros, and then you get like a, you know, like a colored patterned Switch and dock and controllers and the game that it's based off of.
Yes. Which means you get a total
I don't buy
package.
that because that's still more expensive than just a Switch and the game.
Yeah, but you do get the total
But
package in one go.
yes, at least I can see why you would pay for that. Why the fuck would you pay for this?
Because it's a total waste of money that... Yeah. That's all it is. It's total waste of money.
Yeah.
Just like getting a woman to
So
bathe you in chocolate.
You can now.
That's also a waste of money.
You can now pay $1,000. 1,100 actually. It's 1,100 euros. So you can now pay that for an ugly gray box that is so powerful that no game is made for it.
Yeah.
And it can't even run your discs.
The thing is, I don't think the PS5 has any good games.
It
Like-
does. It has Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade's good.
Yeah, but it doesn't
It
have
has
like...
Bloodborne. It has Bloodborne, but so does PS4.
Yeah, like if you have... Like, making a good console, half of it is actually making the console itself. The other half is having good
Actually-
games to play.
I heard that Astrobot is actually really good.
Yeah, I've seen some stuff about it. It does seem like a good game.
It's like the first good 3D platformer outside of Mario.
It's basically just hop from world to world.
And obviously
Just-
outside of indie, because you can find anything you want in indie games, but for like
If
a
it's-
big company, this is the first good 3D platformer game outside of Mario.
It's basically a game where you go around and just vibe, just collect
Yes.
stuff. That's the entire game,
Yes.
which is a nice break from having the... Because that's what I've noticed with mobile games as well.
Actually, it's also getting Phantom Blade Zero, which seems really cool. Like it seems to be, if you took Sekiro, but put it in like a more Chinese setting, and gave it Bloodborne's color scheme. That's what it looks like.
But also, like, the thing is with what I've noticed with mobile games as well is, which we've talked about this a lot before, is it seems games are just starting to hold your hand way more than usual.
Yeah.
Instead of it becoming a game, it just becomes a purchased walkthrough.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even need to buy the game anymore. Just watch a walkthrough of the game and pretend you're playing it. That's all you have to do. It saves you a lot of money, though.
I always just chuckle when I see that games have a story mode. Not
Yeah.
because games can't tell stories, because like my favorite story ever is from a game. It's Nier Automata. But just because, like, mate, I bought a game. I bought it because the game looks cool to play. You know?
Yeah, but the game can look cool to play and also have a story mode.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can do both, but it's difficult to pull off because you have to basically say, alright, go here, but in the meantime, you can also do all these side stories and
Yes.
do whatever the fuck you want
But what if
before
you
doing something
did-
else.
But what if you did the side stories while getting good?
That's why it's a lot better if you have just a decent game and a decent story mode, which does hold your hand a little bit. Basically says, alright, go here, and you should go here next. You can also find like 10
Yeah.
different
I
side
think
quests.
it's the worst when it. So, okay, for instance, right? In The Witcher 3, which is a good game, I still need to continue it because it holds your hand too much, in my opinion. Like, the combat is good, the story is really good, which is the main reason I would play it. But it literally relies on the map and the mini map to tell you what to do. Like the people are like, hey, go here, and then it's like, check your map on where to go, and it's like they could have just told me where to go, and I would have found it, you know?
It would be half a second slower, maybe, because they have to actually say the name of where you have to go.
Yes, like go to this city. I would just open the map and then check. Okay, it's that city there. Okay, and then no. There's a massive yellow like fucking circle. Like, hey, go there to this exact house.
Oh, it's not even like... Oh, no, that's pathetic. They couldn't even just say, go to this person's house in, like, this city and then mark the city. So you don't have to go look for it. But you
No.
can
If
just...
it's like, hey, go place like a trap somewhere, then it just marks exactly where it wants you to place the trap.
Weak.
And it's like, wait, this is The Witcher. This is a Monster Hunter game. The whole point of The Witcher in the books, as far as I know, is that they know the monsters. They know, like, they study them, and then decide how to do it. You could have made it like that, you know, but now it's like, oh yeah, by the way, this creature likes to hang around here. And you're like, okay, thanks.
Creature likes hanging around there. Alright, fine, I'll put a trap there.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even have to say... Well, you could just say, it usually is around this area. Maybe you should put up a trap.
Yeah. Something that annoys me even more, though, is when your character just talks for no reason.
Yeah.
Because that's
Like,
also something The Witcher does.
it sounds like he's just talking to himself.
Yes, and that's dumb to me because it's Geralt, and in the story he doesn't say all that. Like he only says what he needs to say. But then, actually, okay, I guess he sometimes does make like sarcastic, like, you know, he does do that. But
Who doesn't?
yeah, but you know, it's Geralt. He's a little snarky sometimes. So he's mostly like the quiet type, kind of.
Yeah.
But then when you're playing, there was this one quest where I was like, I don't even really remember, but like you went to like this place where a bunch of barrels were stored, and you had to mark a couple of them. And then I was done with that, right? I marked all the barrels.
Yeah.
And then he straight up said, gotta go outside now. I was like, mate, there's one door in this room, and it leads outside. There's nothing else I could do in this room. Why are you pointing this out to me?
Because apparently people that play that game are usually either 1 year old, or...
Oh, I doubt that. Because as I said, outside of those two things, the game is actually really good.
Or they should get checked out at a hospital.
I don't know. Sometimes I'm fine with them talking. If they have like an actual companion to talk to, that can already justify it quite a bit. But
Yeah, if it's just weird, then yeah. I know there will be some people that will just say, well, if you don't like it, make your own games. I wanted to bet...
I might try to make a game at some point.
It does sound like a lot of, like, fun to do, but also sounds like a lot of work.
Oh yeah, no, I would get people to do it for me, basically.
Or, like, try to learn it yourself first. Realize it's too much work.
I would
Get somebody
look
else
into it like a little bit so that I can help out. But I would mostly, I would like draw the characters and the enemies, you know, and like
you do the character stuff
and the story, and what kind of game I want it to be.
Out of a shovel.
But I would get help with the coding probably.
Yeah. Just get the functionality of the game.
Yeah.
Then again, you also have to make a game that will be decently popular if you want it to be played. And marketing.
Yeah, you do need to get a publisher.
Yeah. The problem with publishers is sometimes they're like, yeah, but we're gonna need to make money, so we're gonna change your entire game.
No, you shouldn't get like an actual like big company if you're gonna do that. You should get like a single person.
Yeah, like an actual person's like, all right, I'll just publish this, see what it does.
Yeah.
You know, figure it out. Does it work? No. All right, it didn't work.
Like someone who can like work kind of personally with you. Not a company that's like, okay, your game is now $40 and you cannot put this in that because we want to market it to 5-year-olds.
Which is stupid because 5-year-olds...
Because let me be clear, if I were to make a game, that thing would get a 16 slapped on there without me even trying.
Yeah. Cannot argue with that. Knowing you, yeah. Not even difficult. It would just happen.
Yeah, it would just happen. My brain will lead me there.
Yes, your brain would be like, you know what this needs? A 16+ rating.
This game needs a gruesome transformation of someone turning into like a werewolf or something.
Just something that would traumatize the eyes of a child.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, go for it. Traumatize the children. Like, what else are children useful for?
Recreate that one scene in Neon Genesis Evangelion where the purple one, I forget the names. I think the name says number 1. Rips apart the other one, and it just shows like the blood going all throughout the city.
Yes, as it should.
You don't even know what I'm talking about here, but
no, but still.
There's like, if you see Evangelion, you'll probably recognize it, but they're like these big giant robots. But throughout the show, it kind of hints that they aren't really robots. They are actually like organic inside. And at some point, one of them goes loose, basically, like they lose control of it. And so the other one just starts ripping it to shreds, and you just have like organs over the entire city because they're that big.
Brain. It just sounds like a bit of a like 18+ game, but nothing too bad.
Oh no, it's a show.
Oh, well, that just sounds like an 18+ show, but nothing like.
Hold up, are there Evangelion games?
It does sound like it's a little bit bad, but not too bad. Like, still very manageable. Just make sure you're a 5-year-old.
12-year rating.
Yeah, it's basically just make sure your 5-year-old doesn't get to see it.
Yeah.
On the other hand, let the 5-year-old be traumatized.
Oh my god, there's games of this. And it looks horrible. What is that?
How old is it?
The show is from the 90s.
Yeah, that would explain a lot. That like
this game is from 1999.
Yeah, that would explain.
2007 one.
That would explain why it looks bad, because it was, I don't know, made before graphics were a thing.
Yeah. Actually, it kind of looks like that other game that I have. What's it called again? Zone of the Enders.
It was from an era when putting 2 triangles on a woman was the absolute pinnacle of gaming.
Well, the thing is, because these are robots, you can actually do that.
Like, We all know what I'm talking about here, right?
Yeah.
Just the two
Oh god, I just realized. Wait,
What?
there was a DS game. Hold up, how did this work?
Oh, guess I'll have to go fishing because I want fish to get a cat. That means I have to make a pond. We're the British, so I can ask. Just ask him to make a pond.
This is a fucking planning game. You don't even get to fight, I think.
That sounds like
you make the schedule.
Sounds like a disappointment to me.
Basically, you playing as a nerve worker, take care of Ray and Asuka and give them a schedule for a year or so. This game is heavily based on the show, so angel attacks and other events do occur which can get in the schedule's way.
It's just try and plan around the usual life bullshit.
Yeah, wait, then what are you planning if you don't know when the angels attack? Then what are you planning? I guess they're trading?
Trying to build kind of a massive lake here.
Oh,
Just...
hold up, let me look at the game where you could actually fight.
Looking at bad games. It's fun.
Evangelion. I don't know if it's a bad game. But, I mean, who makes a mech game where you don't control the mechs?
That's a very good question. Like, you do not get to control them.
No. You're just like, hey, you were getting attacked, go fix it.
Like, you are planned to counter this attack. You're on the schedule. Go.
If I get this right, that means you're just a dude in a bunker.
The dude in a bunker that plans, alright, you go fight now.
That's funny because that sounds like the least, like, what do you call it? Like, evolutionary game ever. Which is funny because the show was like it's still one of the most influential animes ever made because it just brought so many new ideas and new ways of presenting a story. Like, for instance, like something that was very popular in like 80s anime was just have like children do things that like the grown-ups should be doing, like all the fighting and stuff.
Yes. Send the children to war.
Actually, yeah, basically. And this show actually asked, what would that do mentally to these children?
Let me answer that question. Not good.
No. Exactly. This was like the first one to actually do that.
What does war do to children? And
also it's like very existential, which was also, I think, pretty new at the time. Like, it's also one of these things that has a lot of the biblical references.
Let's ask a question. Would war give children PTSD?
Oh, it will give them a lot more in this.
The answer is, of course, it's war.
Well, it's not just a normal war, they're actually fighting for the existence of humanity, because for some reason they can't find adults or something to control the mechs. Because they need to, like, link, right, with, like, a nerve system.
Ooh, fun, so you feel the pain as well.
Oh yeah, they do. They actually feel when their mech gets hurt. So,
let's say, for example, your arm gets ripped off.
The mech, in, like, the first episode, the mech loses its arm, and he feels that.
That was the example I was going to ask for. Like, what were to happen if the arm gets ripped off?
Yeah, no, well, it doesn't happen, but he feels it, you know? Like, he doesn't actually lose his arm.
No, the mech loses the arm, but if your
Yes.
nervous system is linked to it,
Yeah.
that means you feel what the robot feels. Which means if the robot
Yes.
doesn't feel good, you don't feel good.
And that happened because the first, like literally the first episode's like, hey, by the way, there's like a bad situation. You need to get in this mech right now for your first time and save the city. And
Yay.
it doesn't go that well. And it doesn't go that well.
Of course it doesn't go that well. What do you expect?
Yeah.
In the meantime, I've just been terraforming. I'm trying to just get a lake going so I can go fishing in a man-made lake.
It's also funny because the developer, like the creator of it, was like, oh yeah, all those religious names and imagery in the show, yeah, they mean nothing. We just did that because it's cool. If you look at what they actually symbolize, it's so clear that that's a lie. Like, it's so blatant in the show that he knows exactly what they mean and why he put it in.
Well, I mean, if it's...
But the reason he said that is because it's like up to your interpretation what the show is trying to say. But and I'll be honest, I don't really fully understand it, but but it's cool.
Alright, lake has been constructed. All I need to do is terraform around the lake to get it to look better, specifically this area, to prevent it from looking like a very steep cliff. Give it a little bit more of a gentle slope. Kind of slopes down a bit.
Actually, you know what? When we're talking about that, let me just put up music from the show. Like, its main theme is actually really good.
How long do you have to bike to get to your intern?
Like 20 minutes.
How wet were you the last couple of days?
Not very, because I haven't been looking up that company. No. No, but, I don't know, Monday was actually pretty dry here.
Same, but...
Yesterday, my father was like, hey, I can bring you.
Lucky.
And then today, I was actually also dry.
I only got a little bit of some hail on my head right as I arrived. That was around 8 that I came in.
Well, there's one problem right now. I am awake before my mother, so I can't really ask if the weather's bad in the morning. I can't ask, like, hey, can I take the car? Because she's not up.
Just ask, do you need the car tomorrow?
Yeah, maybe I should ask. Actually, tomorrow it's gonna be fine, apparently. The weather.
That was another question. What radio station do you guys have?
I'm not actually sure, because I just put up my own music.
Oh. Because...
I think just like the first or the second, because the news is on there.
Well, the news is generally on every single radio channel. It's just...
Is it? Oh.
Yeah, every half hour, like every full hour, there's like the actual news, like entire thing. And every half hour, there's like a little summary, some headlines.
Yeah, like how apparently America has decided to join the war.
You mean in Ukraine, where they said, yeah, you can use our missiles inside of Russia?
Yeah.
Which isn't them directly joining, it's just them saying,
Well, no, because they provided those weapons.
Yeah, but they're not
They gave
directly fighting.
permission to use. Like to use those weapons, or at least Putin believes so. I'm not sure that this is true, but this is what he said: is that they needed assistance of the U.S. to even be able to aim those. Like they need satellite assistance from the U.S.
Maybe, but also, if you're using somebody else's missiles without their permission, they're going to be like, what the fuck, dude? We're not sending you more because you're not using them. You're not...
That would require them to even fucking know the code.
Yeah, but the thing is, right, if... Let's say Ukraine launches a missile without US permission of the US. You'll just be like, dude, what the fuck? We've talked about this, you're not allowed to use them. You're not getting more. And then they're fucked.
Also, apparently Putin changed his own rule.
Why?
Because apparently he had rules on what country he was allowed to use nuclear bombs on, which apparently used to be only at other countries that also have nuclear bombs.
Yeah.
I don't know why he had that rule. Okay. He now changed that to anybody.
Yeah, but the thing is with Putin and nuclear bombs, how many times has he threatened to use them?
Yeah, I know.
Nobody believes him anymore.
No, but I also feel like you don't achieve anything with them.
Well, apart from mutually assured destruction.
Yes, but because of that, like, if he were to fire that, right?
Yeah.
If he were to fire that on Ukraine, which he wants to own, then he would then own a land that he can't do anything with for the next 300 years.
Yeah.
So
Chernobyl.
You know, I don't know if it's 300 years. Like I know that like yeah, you can now live you can't live in Chernobyl because that was a
Yeah,
that
but
was not
that
a
is
bomb.
also
And it
uninhabitable
was somewhat
land.
recent. But like the bombs that were thrown on Japan, you can now live there again.
Yeah, but those bombs were kind of weak.
But yes, in comparison to what we have today, so I'm just assuming that 300 years would be a good guess.
A safer bet.
But so if he did that on Ukraine, then wow, you own the land now. Good luck with it.
Yeah.
And but he could obviously use it on like an opposing country, like on America or something like that. Then the entire world would be pit. I mean, even if like it doesn't matter who we would throw one at, the entire world would be pissed at him for using it. So then he would probably be even more fucked.
Yeah, there isn't really a good way out of nuclear war, apart from everybody presses the button. The best scenario is only one of them presses the button, the rest like, dude, what the fuck? An entire world war ensues. Because did you know that the United States Army has the ability to, within 24 hours, deploy a Burger King anywhere in the world? Fully functional, fully operational, within 24 hours. That's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Knowing that they love their Whoppers more than another country.
But no, so I don't really think they're really only a threat. That's all they're useful for.
Yeah, because you're like, yeah, but if I use them, he uses them on me, and then I'm gone. So I'm not gonna use them. But that would mean that they're kind of useless.
They don't even... No, it doesn't even need to be that. It's just that then the whole world would join the war, and then your army, no matter how big it is suddenly quite a bit smaller.
Yes, because I just said,
Like
Burger King within 24 hours. Anywhere on the world. Pick a place on the map. Boom, there's a Burger King now. You do not get a choice. the Burger King gets deployed. It's over for it is over for Russia once the US deploys the Burger King.
Can't we just get like can we get Coca-Cola to build more of those machines that they built to like connect people? But make them for like I don't know, Putin and like Mark Rutte or something.
Just connect all the leaders in the world with Coke machines.
Yeah, I don't know how to explain. I'll show you when you're done with your stream because I can't explain this, but it is pretty cool.
Yeah, I think I know what you mean. They basically just make machines that
Yeah, it was like between I don't know what countries, but there were two countries that are I think to this day still at war on paper. And so they're basically kind of indoctrinated in their own country to hate the other one, right? And
Yeah.
then Coca-Cola put down these machines, and that allows you to see like there's you're on one end, and then someone in the other country's on the other end, and you can like see each other, and then you can make like shapes and shit, and it really connected them.
Yeah, because they're realizing, hey, you're our person, I am person too.
Yeah, but that's the thing. A war is never the people, it is just the government.
Which then involves the people because you need people as meat bags to throw at bullets.
Yeah. Notice if like the Vietnam War, when those soldiers came back home in America, they were like deemed fucking criminals and shit by the people. But they didn't choose for any of that.
They were just in the army, and the US decided
they were told, like, hey, go do that.
They were just given orders, and they are specifically trained to follow said orders.
I don't know if you've seen, like, Philip Frerichs, like, from the Simpsons.
Yes.
He was born on D-Day, and, like, on that date, not on the actual D-Day, but, like, the same date.
That wouldn't surprise me.
No, not at the actual time of D-Day, like a little bit later, but on the same day.
Yeah.
And he made like a documentary about it, where he also interviewed, like, basically veterans, right, like soldiers from the time that are still alive. One of them that he interviewed was a German, and that German was like, yeah, we didn't know that we were on the bad side. We were just told, hey, they are attacking us. Go fight. And like they had like the little scouting thing. Like the Boy Scouts.
Yeah.
But it was basically just military training.
Yeah.
And that was also like, you know, if you didn't join that, then, you know, you'd be like a loser because you'd be an outsider to the rest. You know, all your friends are in there. If you join it, then your father gets money, and he gets a car, and he gets a job.
Gets a car. What type?
Have to join
what type of car? A Beetle?
I don't know. Car from the time.
Depending on the time, actually, because Beetles were only they were only in
the 1930s.
Yeah, like the Beetles are from the 1930s. Technically a stolen design.
I know, that's why it's called a Beetle. They stole it from the insect.
No, they stole it from some other dude from a country they invaded, and they gave to Ferdinand Porsche, which said, "All right, I'm gonna change it up a bit, and it's my design." And yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What country did they steal it from? Like Sweden? Oh no, wait. Yeah.
No, somewhere in the eastern.
Austria.
No, somewhere the eastern countries. Don't know which one it was, but no, not Poland.
I don't know topography. I don't know the other Eastern Europe countries.
But One of them, they still designed that for an Porsche.
Hungary is technically.
Yeah, there's not Hungary, but
Or
maybe. I don't know. I'd have to look. I'm just gonna.
Turkey? Oh wait, didn't they change that name? It's not actually Turkey anymore. It's just Ankara now.
I don't know. I'm just gonna look it up.
They felt that Turkey sounds dumb, and they are correct.
Oh. Designer. Yeah, here it says. Yeah, everybody, of course, gets Ferdinand Porsche in there because, yeah. And his yeah. There we go. There's the dude. Austro-Hungarian. Let's see. Yeah, Austria-Hungary.
Huh.
Basically, heavily inspired. We're heavily inspired by that concept. You know what I mean with heavily inspired? Well, it was a different looking car, but it basically grabbed the concept of rear air-cooled engine. Not the worst concept. The only problem with it is weight distribution gets fucked, which results in people need to put a literal tile in the front of their car to keep the nose on the ground and have traction. That's why if you see a Beetle, don't be surprised to see like a tile in the front.
Jewel.
Yes.
I just opened your stream again.
And?
What is this lake?
Art was naturally generated. I added this bit and the bit there, and filled it with water.
But the bottom jewel.
Brown. It's just brown.
Where's the texture? Where's the life?
I just made the lake. Need more flowers.
I want it to be perfect. But you know.
Well, just because you're complaining, I'm gonna put one bone meal down.
Wait, does bone meal work in the water?
I also think seagrass is created.
Yeah, I guess so. I
There
knew
we
it
go.
worked on seagrass, but I didn't know it would just work on the actual.
There's your texture. That's all you get.
Yay.
Also, now I'm working on that old car, right?
Yes.
I put it as the background of my computer at an intern company. Multiple people have asked about it. The thing is, it's such an obscure car that it's very difficult to explain it to people that don't know what it is.
I mean, it's a car.
Yeah, but what specific model? Like the only... Ooh, Nautilus shell.
Car, that's the model.
The only person that has actually knew what I was talking about was one of my driving instructors. She knew what I was talking about. She knew the vehicle.
Can we make a car company that's just called Car, and our only model is the car?
No, well, and we trademark the name.
Yes. Yes.
So, every time you say the word car, we get money.
Every car company now has to pay us.
Because, well, no,
I don't
technically they're
think you
making
can. I don't think.
cars.
Yeah, I don't.
They're
I don't
making a.
think you. Like.
We can call out
Patent that.
every car company ever for plagiarism.
Yeah, I don't. But I don't think you can
Yeah.
like do that.
No, they'll deem it too broad of a term, and then you won't get it. But still, imagine being able to say, "Well, you know the thing. You're making a car. We make car.
Yeah.
We're gonna file a
Look, they
lawsuit."
clearly look this Volkswagen, that company that has existed for like 100 years or something. Yeah, they stole that word from us.
So we're are suing them.
You
Basically
can
that.
actually sue in that way though. Like if you patent something, even though you were later than someone else, you can like you came up with it later than them. If you copyright or if you patent it first, you can fucking sue them, and it's bullshit.
Yes, it is. And yet,
Like you know how like you can like basically breed vegetables. I don't know how else to call it. Stop breeding.
we can grow
So
them.
you can like combine vegetables together, right? So to like make
Oh
them
yeah.
better. So that way now we have bananas without without nuts in them because that would be disgusting. And we have apples, and in Japan they have the squared watermelon for
Well,
storage.
technically the squared watermelon is just like grow the watermelon in a square thing.
Yes, but it whatever.
You can grow a watermelon in a
So,
square
but this
box.
way they made like a bunch of different vegetables for like different. You have some that are better against like infections. They won't really get infected with anything. You have ones that are easier for like cutting or something, and you have sweeter ones and all that.
Watermelons without
Okay.
seeds.
Yes. So, in the Netherlands, we have like a rule, like a law, that is all open for use. You can, if you want to start a farm and you want to breed like a specific vegetable, you can take an already existing one and then do your magic, however the fuck how that works, and like make a new vegetable, right? Well, I guess it's not a new vegetable. It's still the same one, but it has like different properties.
I keep finding dogs, and it annoys me because I don't have bones.
There are now companies that are patenting these different types,
Yes.
including a bunch that already existed that just regular farmers came up with. And they're like, hey, you cannot sell that now because that's ours.
Did you know that I think Lay's once sued a farmer because they were growing their kind of potatoes? Just, oh yeah, you're
Monster
growing.
started suing companies for using the word monster.
Yes.
Fucking dumbasses.
You know, a bunch of celebrities have also
They
tried.
sued Monster Hunter, I think.
What are they gonna hunt for? Kidney stones? Like Monster Hunter, sure, let's hunt some monsters. And they just find a can on the floor.
I think they hunt monsters.
No. Would they?
And then you can wear their skin, I think. I think that's an actual feature in the game.
Oh, I've explored quite a... How did I not notice there was a pine taiga here? Oh, I guess it's time to move into... There are many nether portals through the forest. Well, through the forest we go. And I'm gonna go through the night because I want a doggo. Because we have different fur patterns on dogs now. And I want him. What I figured out, right? At most of my intern companies, like 3 out of 4 of them, I've done something that it involves water. The first one, I did something for not only Tata Steel, but also an offshore skid. Then the next one, by working luxury yachts. Guess what? Water. Right now. Solar panels for, you guessed it, on top of water.
Okay.
Which basically... which also count as offshore. Because they're like 15 kilometers out, which is offshore.
Just make sure to filter the dihydrogen monoxide.
Yeah. Why is this not loading? What is the command to reload chunks? F3B? No?
No.
It was an F3 command, that I know.
F3R, I think.
Nope.
Or T? Somewhere up there.
That did something. Ah, reload resource packs. It is a resource pack problem.
No, it's not a resource pack problem, but it,
for me it is.
All your visuals.
No, for me it is because one of my resource packs from Vanilla Tweaks are incompatible with sodium. It literally says it.
But that doesn't mean that doesn't prevent chunks from loading.
Well, it kind of does. It prevents like the chunks from loading on like one side. You get really scuffed chunks.
Yeah.
That's what I'm dealing with, and all I have to do is just reload the resource pack.
Yeah, but that's because that also reloads all your visuals.
Resource packs are just visuals.
Whoa.
So yeah, you reload those.
Actually, no, they are not. They can also be audio.
Yes, I know.
I have very well.
I have the old damage sounds.
It hurts me every time I place down an anvil.
Oh yeah. You got the metal pipe falling sound effect. Yeah, because metal pipe falling is inherently funny.
Yes. But I always forget about it, because when I need an anvil, I'm just like, oh yeah, let me just go do that real quick, and then I just destroy my ears on them.
Eh. Oh boy. Luckily I made a fresh shield. Ow. Skill issue. Give me those bones. You are a spider with an effect on. Don't know what kind of effect you have. To be honest, I don't care, you're dead. Wait, I see multiple skeletons and zombies. Can I get them to fight each other? Oh, there's also a creeper in there. Right, you're distracted now. Oh, that skeleton fucked up. Oh, now poor skeleton, why did you do that? You got 2 zombies coming to attack you. Oh, now you're attacking me. You have armor. You didn't drop any of it. And my inventory is overflowing yet again. I don't need that 1 wool. Well, technically I could just eat a salmon as well if I just get hurt a little bit. Like run straight at this skeleton and just get hit a couple of times. Or just once, because my sword is that damaging. See, a little bit of clear inventory space. Oh, you picked it up. Nice. Should be an abandoned nether portal further up. Like in the water. I'm gonna kill that skeleton first, because I'm trying to get bones for a dog, so... Thank you. Those are 2 creepers, which... I'm not dealing with both of you. I'm just run around. Why is there an entire abandoned nether portal in the middle of a river? Oh. I want those 2 gold blocks. Protection for a golden leggings. Why? Why do I get protection 4 on golden leggings? Alright, let's head back. Let's head back while killing the rest of the skeletons that I see that are burning. Because now I don't have to worry about them shooting back at me. See, free bone. As a gym, I might have to... I do have to go to a different company to do my practical bit. Actual physical maintenance stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But they're basically fusing with that company, so it's kind of just a natural... Oh yeah, we just sent you there for a couple of weeks to do your stuff. I also still have to get the actual job thing where you explain what you're going to do and how it works. I still have to turn that one in. Because, you know, it is an actual thing that needs to be turned in within the first 4 weeks. And half a week has already passed, and I've got one job. I kind of want to know the other one already. So I'm just going to try and keep pushing for that, because if I can get in the next couple of weeks, I know I'm safe. I want to be sure I'm safe before it's one of those last day things. I need some leather. Finally, some leather. Still won't be... Right. There we go. Is there another one? There are a couple of others. Can I get those as well? Yeah, you're there. There's your friend. Oh, now you go in one thing. So the first dog took 5, the second 2 only took 1. So now I have 3 dogs. What is this bullshit? Although they do look cute.
There was a remake. I forgot about that.
A remake of what?
Of Evangelion, like of the original series. I would hope that it's literally scene for scene the exact same thing, just better visuals. It does not look as good because they use 3D models. Original looks better.
Didn't they, like, for most of that, just Did they do it manually?
So, what, the original?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all hand drawn.
Because that's something that I've noticed with like older, even cartoons. Like take Scooby-Doo, for example. Are really just like that older style, which is just like
Yeah.
a basic background with just animation on top.
Yes.
Like that just
Or
looks good.
something modern anime does a lot is have like a combination of hand drawn and 3D, but to me it just doesn't look good usually. Some pull it off, but when it gets into actual characters and like creatures turning 3D, it just looks terrible. If it's done in like a vehicle, then it's usually fine because you know it's a vehicle. It doesn't. It depends on the vehicle, I guess, but usually it doesn't necessarily have a lot of movement.
Yeah.
Other than it goes forward.
Where's the third dog? There it is. It was in one of the houses, which they cannot leave. I boarded up all of their houses. They do not have the ability to leave their house. Oh shit. That one doesn't have full dirt blocking. Why? Well, oh wait, it is the farmer that I have. I should have pumpkins. Damn it. Well, next one's gonna be a librarian anyway. I want my mending book to put on my pickaxe. So my pickaxe has mending on it. As a gym. The company I work at is so small that if one of them is going to just get a drink, like get coffee, it is customary to just ask the rest if they want something as well. So that's how you end up drinking 4 cups of tea in one morning. Because you just keep saying, yeah. You keep saying yes, and you keep getting cups of tea. Because I like tea, I don't mind at all. Tea is always a good idea.
Oh my god! Oh, it actually looks so much worse with the 3D model.
All right. $25 raw beef. I'm gonna take one of them off and put 24 in there. I also have 3 mutton, which is the perfect amount to completely fill this campfire. There is some fishing because there's a cat nearby in my excellently textured lake.
Oh no! Are we getting a live action of this, or is this fake?
Alive. Yeah. Also, the second trailer for the Minecraft movie came out.
Did it?
I still have to watch it, but because the Minecraft movie might just be bad, but on the other hand, once you start looking into it a little bit more instead of just looking at the trailer and saying it's shit, but actually, I don't know, looking at the story of it. Hi, cat. You are now mine. I now have cat. So cat is...
Ava's roar is different in different languages. Why?
They get different voice actors for different languages.
Yeah, but why? It doesn't speak. It only roars.
Well, you might not understand the roar in other languages. No, you have to be considerate about those things, Jim.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
This is our way up. There we go. Ran out of wood again. With an overflowing inventory. 3 more iron. 27 more gold. Some gunpowder. Jim, I have a problem.
What?
I'm running out of sugarcane instead of leather for bookshelves. Usually it's the exact opposite. You always run out of leather and you have to get cows again, and then it's just painful. But no, I'm running out of sugarcane. So I'm planting some near my lake for added texture. I still have to get cows, but I just killed a bunch of them. You know, clean up the inventory a little bit. Can I feed... Yep, I fed you fish. Do I have wool already? Yes, I do. Nautilus shells I definitely don't have. Spruce planks. I don't know where I got these from, but I can always use them in my house. I don't. That's why I have 7 left. I don't need to use them anymore. I also don't need a splash potion of weakness yet. I'm gonna put it next below the golden apple. Don't want to get them separated.
What if they don't like each other?
And they can suck it.
They don't have the shape for that.
Well,
They do
that
have the
sucks.
shape for the opposite, though.
Yep. I actually want to put mending on my sword. Considering using it on using it to chop down bamboo, it's quite inefficient and a waste of durability. I say as I'm definitely not stopping. That's also a thing, Jim. I don't know if you have it, but do you know the sunk cost fallacy?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you do anything with it, though?
Sometimes.
Because all is basically the question, is this worth it? Problem is,
Well,
I kind of don't have one.
sometimes. What do you mean you don't have one?
I see thing I like and want to do. I do it regardless of cost or effort. I'm willing to.
That's not what a sunk cost fallacy.
I'm willing to put in a lot of time for something that only saves a tiny bit of money.
But that's not what it is. The sunk cost fallacy is if you put a lot of time and resources into something to the point that you feel you cannot stop it anymore. Like you now have to continue it.
Yeah.
But that's not always the case, which is why it's a fallacy.
So basically cars. Like, yeah, I could stop pouring money into it, but why would I? I'm too deep into it anyway. I'm not gonna stop spending money on it. I could. I probably should. But I want to see that car run. I want to see it move its tires and not rotating it. No, I want it to do a run, like actual running on legs. Jim, I have a bad idea.
Oh no.
Giving a car legs. So you can get it running.
It
Also,
exists. It's called Optimus Prime.
I came with another more decent idea. You know how cargo pants have pockets quite low, like just above your knee, to the side?
Yeah.
That means there's a lot of movement there. What if you fit a small battery, some USB or USB-C ports, and, you know, add maybe a little bit of like a pendulum with a little permanent magnet that is surrounded by a coil. So you can have a power bank that fits precisely in your pocket, and as you're walking with your power bank in your pocket, your walking is charging it. It won't charge for shit, because of course it won't. It's a tiny pendulum that has to be able to move, so all it will do is maybe give you like 1% charge, but not much. Hey, you're carrying it with you anyway, so why not do it? Also, why am I not growing melons? What is wrong with me?
The square Japanese melons.
No, the square Minecraft melons.
Yes. They stole those from Japan.
They plagiarized it.
Yeah. It's just, why the fuck do you need a squared watermelon?
For reasons.
I know they use it for storage, but we store watermelons just fine here, you know?
Yeah, you can store watermelons just fine, but it's about efficiency. Because if you have a round object, and you put it against another round object, it leaves a lot of space.
I know, that's the point of Suika game.
But if you have a bunch of...
Can we mod the watermelon to be squared in Suika game?
But if you have your watermelon square, you waste less space, meaning you can have bigger melons.
Yes. Which means it would be better for Suika game.
Yes.
I've never played that game. I don't know why people play that game, but...
Jim, you can
I've
fit...
seen Code Bullet make an AI for it.
You can fit the same amount of melons, but bigger.
Yes.
You can get bigger melons, Jim.
Yes.
Do you get the joke?
Yes. But you need carrots for that, sure. We found that out recently.
Well, you found that out recently.
You asked for it.
I was curious because you messaged me about it.
Yes.
I mean, if people are that unsure about it,
I wonder how effective it would really be.
what, to just eat? Well, Jim, go test it out. Go eat a lot of carrots and see if it works.
No. I don't need them. We need a girl.
Don't you want larger watermelons?
Okay.
Just put them in so you can have more. Do you want more square watermelon? So you can actually, you know, grow more melon and transport more melon.
Dude, who can we ask? Can we ask Laura to just start eating carrots and see what happens?
Yeah. Yeah, but you
have
don't.
a sister. You have a sister. You can ask her.
You can also.
Just
You
no
also have to.
contact, just eat carrots.
You also
You
have
don't need to explain it.
to take measurements.
Oh yeah, you're right. I mean, you
Yeah.
can just like check her bra size or something.
Yeah, but that is a bit vague. It's
I don't
it's the same
know,
as
I don't
women's
know anything
clothing.
about that. What?
there are a lot of different things, and all of them are slightly different size.
Yes. But isn't that like a thing? They need like form-fitting...
Yes, so you basically have to ask the size of a custom-made one, which...
Not necessarily custom-made.
Well, that would be
You can buy
easier.
them in like a bunch of different things.
Or, just
I
take the
don't know.
measurement. But you have to keep making the measurements, otherwise you're going to have inaccurate results. You have to keep making them.
I guess so.
Take some other factors into account, because the more factors
But,
you...
I mean, sure, if it impacts it significantly, then you will be able to see it, you know?
Ah, yes, let me inspect it real quick. No.
It's your sister. You can accidentally walk into
No.
her bedroom.
No. Considering that's upstairs, and the only other thing that's upstairs is the laundry room.
Oh, well, what if you needed to do the laundry?
I don't do the laundry.
Well, what if that one time you were gonna do the laundry?
The only time I go up there is either if I need to ask my sister something.
Well, you can ask her something.
Probably for to come downstairs for food. And also if I need to get laundry because there's nothing in my closet anymore and I need,
Well,
a shirt.
Sure, you got something to ask her.
No.
Have you experienced significant
No. I'm not asking those type of
growth.
questions.
Ripening?
I'm not going to ask. Go get a girlfriend and ask her.
Sure.
Go ask Mandy. That probably will not end well.
No. I know other girls.
They already have a bigger pool than I have.
Really? Dude, I know... Hold up. Zoe is my Micah.
Yeah, I know. Like, with
Yeah.
female friends, it is basically just none.
Bleh. I mean, I guess if you also count their sisters, but like... You know, let's do around my age.
Yes. Otherwise,
like
I
4.
will kill you.
There's 4, like... Oh, you mean for this? Oh no, I just meant in, like, girls that I know.
Oh.
But there's like 4 girls my age that I, like, know, because parents... Oh wait, no, 5. I forgot one.
How do you forget one?
Because I never really see her anymore.
Oh. Fair enough.
I say that as if I regularly see these others, but like I don't. But you know, on like birthdays or on
The classic
like
Dutch
New
thing
Year,
of...
usually at like New Year we come together.
I feel like that's just a thing where you just have a couple of people which you only see around birthdays.
Yeah.
And eventually that
Yeah,
contact
and
also
New-
dies
and
out.
New Year's Eve.
But eventually that contact also dies out a little bit.
Yeah.
And then it's just
Eve.
like... Eh. Yeah. The thing is that with me and New Year's Eve, like as a kid we used to set off like a lot of fireworks. So but we spent like 2 hours just lighting off fireworks.
Oh,
Wasn't
by
done
the
yet.
way,
What?
speaking of New Year's Eve, you wanna come out like Joran? I mean, we need Joran online. But like, my parents asked if I wanted to invite you.
Well, probably gonna spend it here because family.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Was
I
a
mean,
basic.
you bet your ass that, like, on New Year's Eve, I'll just be reading in the corner again.
Yeah.
Heck,
The
maybe
thing-
I'll go to bed. Actually, I can't sleep because of fireworks.
The thing is, right? I do think my intern company is closed from like the 22nd of December to the 5th of January. I have those 2 weeks off. Which is gonna be fun.
Okay, Jules, I just wanted to confirm if the carrots were, like, effective. The first
Yeah.
thing you get is 20 best foods to increase your breast size naturally.
Are carrots on that list?
Well, I would assume so.
Also, yes, I'm digging an entire bit of mountain again. I want more
Oh.
space. Also, now that we actually have to do something, you know, which we didn't have to do at school,
What?
I walk just the 2 kilometers from the train station to the company. Yes, I could bike for 9 minutes, but then I have to get either a second bike or I have to put my bike all the way over there, which I'm not doing. So, yeah. I basically just walk a minimum of 4 kilometers a day. Which in total equals, if I also do the walk we do during break, because a lot of engineering companies seem to do that. Just, oh yeah, it is lunchtime. Let's go for a walk. I don't know why they do it. It's just a thing. Probably because of being a little bit more active. Because if you arrive by car, sit on your ass for 8 hours, then take the car back home again, then sit on your ass back at home, you're not gonna get any healthier. We all know that.
Okay, Jules.
What?
I have this list here, and I will say that I don't know how scientific this is.
Yes.
But here we go. Soy products. It says number 1. I don't know if that means that it's the best one or just the first in the list, but so you know, soy products, tofu, fennel seeds, whatever that is, milk, beetroots and beet greens, carrots, chicken, nuts, papaya, fenugreek seeds, seafood, fruits. Just fruits, not a specific one.
Is it just
Olive
promoting
oil.
Is it just promoting a healthy diet?
Maybe. Alfalfa sprout, whatever the fuck that is.
It sounds like
Pueraria mirifica.
yes. It
That's
does
just
sound.
Latin.
It sounds a lot like it's just a healthy diet.
Maybe, yeah.
But you can also grow them with an unhealthy diet by just getting fat.
Red clover, wild yam, donkai roots, and green vegetables.
Lettuce.
I think this is just a diet. Oh, it's called BeBodyWise.com. Hold on.
It goes to a website that's aimed towards a diet. is surprised when the things that...
However, well, they do state that this is specifically for breast growth.
Yeah, but honestly, it also sounds just like a healthy diet, which you should eat anyway.
I swear, if I'm gonna get fucking bra ads after looking this up.
Jim, for you, that's normal.
Oh no, I got something worse actually lately.
Oh no.
It was like, oh, what do you call it? I don't know what it's called. It's like a skin tight, like, it's like the bra, but the panties are like attached to it, but it's like very open.
Jim, do you have to tell us something?
No. Do I?
Starts questioning himself.
I don't know, I don't think I had anything to tell you.
Oh. Okay.
But, yeah, no, me looking up women's clothing as a reference for drawing has completely just... It's very funny because right next to it was like a, what do you call it? Like a trench coat.
Wait, no. No.
Like a male, like a very male trench coat. No, not like that. Not one of those.
Like, yeah, but a
But
trench
the
coat is
ones that you
generally...
would see in, like, so one of the ones that you would see in, like, Underworld or something. Like a movie like that.
Yeah, but you know those are really covering, right? So they cover it up without showing it. So you can then surprise.
Yeah. No. It wasn't one of those. It was like...
An actual trench coat.
One of the fancy, cool-looking ones.
I kind of want one of those as well, just as a set up as a winter coat, because trench coats are made.
I kind of would, and at the same time, I don't know that I would wear that.
Well, the thing is, right? Trench coats...
It doesn't seem practical when biking.
Yeah, but I mean, trench coats, as their name suggests, comes from probably, I think, World War I, where you have to get a coat that was warm for in, you know, the trenches during winter. If it's -5 in a soggy trench, you want something that's covering you and keeps you warm from just dying of, you know, cold. I mean, if you didn't die from cold, diseases would get you anyway, but that's just trenches. No, you think they would be done with trench warfare by now, right? You think that entire thing would be over at this point, but no. There are two countries still going at trench warfare. What?
Of course. You know, I'm surprised this hasn't happened before. Okay. Game Awards are coming up, right? Which...
Yeah.
I don't really care about, I'm gonna be honest. But, anyway. But, the nominees, right?
Yeah.
Astrobot, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Silent Hill 2, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Black Myth Wukong, Helldivers 2, Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, and Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree.
Yes.
But that begs the question. That's not a game, technically. That's a DLC. It's a DLC that's so big they could have made it a game. But it's a DLC. So
it
does
doesn't
that count?
A lot of people have asked that question as well. Like, does it count if it's a DLC? Is it still a game? Technically it isn't. It's a DLC.
I would say yes, but you would need to have lines. I mean, actually, I say that, but I don't think a DLC that's just a cosmetic will ever get nominated for Game Awards.
Yeah. Also, I think Satisfactory can get one of those Game Awards. It has been nominated. Because
I think it can be. I think, you know.
Satisfactory is just... So, usually have a factory game. But instead of doing it 2D, we do it 3D, and we allow clipping. So you can do the craziest factories you want to do. Within the limits of the game, which those limits are quite far. You could very easily just say, screw the objective. I'm off doing whatever I want to do. And then you have the stinger, which is basically just a spider. To the point where they have a specific mode for people that have arachnophobia. What?
The Witcher 3 Blood and Wine DLC also got nominated. Like in 2016.
Yeah.
So they already set the standard that DLC can absolutely get a prize.
Yeah.
Or can get nominated. I don't know if they got a prize. But...
Jim, I do like that Satisfactory is considering enough to have an arachnophobia mode. If you're scared of the very big spiders that can just jump at you from out of nowhere. Like they can literally just... You will see like the hostile environment detect and all that stuff, but they can just jump at you from far away, and you just see this 8-legged thing launching towards you. And as soon as you see that, you do not know how fast you have to run. Or attack it, depending on if you want to die or not. But they have a specific mode that just turns them into cats. Also, Jim, I feel like trench coats can work with bikes. All you have to do is make sure you're sitting on it. That's all you have to do, is make sure you're sitting on your coat so it sits below. That works. Problem is you'll be sitting on your coat, so that wouldn't be that comfortable, but... Also, smart tip for anyone out there.
Okay, people are now wondering if NASA killed life on Mars.
Also, big tip for anybody out here. If you have to get out of bed at like 6:15, do not stay awake until 2 a.m.
You dumbass.
You will have trouble waking up after waking up.
You idiots.
Ask me how I figured that out. You don't have to.
Okay.
The answer's pretty clear.
Okay, it's not a conspiracy if NASA killed life on Mars. I thought it was like, oh, is Mars a dead planet because NASA killed them? But that's not what it said.
There's something poking me in my sock.
When they were doing that, when they were checking for life there in like 1976, if those experiments that they did there didn't kill the life they were trying to find, because they assume that life on Mars would need water, like on Earth.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, they used a lot of water in those experiments because of that. But if it doesn't need life, or if it doesn't need water to live, then that would probably kill it.
They'll probably drown it, yes.
Yeah. So the question now is, did they actually not find life because they just killed the bacteria?
Yeah, oops, sorry guys, we killed the bacteria. Good luck. Bookshelf. Lectern. There we go. We have a lectern. And with that, I am going to deafen myself real quick on Discord. Go and do this. Because, yes, I'm ending it. Here's time. And I want to have a little bit of time to relax before going to bed. And, yeah. Because I have to wake up at like 6:15 again tomorrow. It's my usual time that I wake up. Because internship. I have to start at 8 and be done at 4:30. Fun. But yeah. If you like what you saw and want to see more, make sure to interact with the content in any way, shape, or form. I would appreciate it. If you want to have a chat with me or know if things are delayed or cancelled, don't forget to join the Discord via !Discord. And this is an episode of VOD on YouTube, so hi and bye YouTube, which you can find via !YouTube or the same as Discord everywhere else. And with all that said, with the shameless plugs out of the way, I hope you guys have a very pleasant couple of days, because next stream is Friday, will be Stormworks, and goodbye.